welcome to our channel. If you're new here, we are currently making videos on placement interview experience. So if you're currently preparing for placements, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications so you don't miss out on any videos. So as you already know, today's company is Cairn Oil and Gas. And before we jump on to the recruitment process, a little introduction about the company. Cairn Oil and Gas Vedanta Limited is the largest oil and gas exploration and production company in India. It's an exploration and production leader and believes in investing in advanced geological and geophysical technologies to enhance the probability of exploration success. The company operates in Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh, and Gujarat as of now. We'll also be adding the link to their website so you can always read and get to know more about the company before you sit for the rounds.
Cairn Oil and Gas is graduate engineering training, that is GET. The CTC offered by them is 17.36 lakhs per annum, which we break down into 13 base plus 15 performance bonus and other perks. Now coming to the online test consists of two parts. There were quantitative questions and other were technical questions. There were total 60 questions that we have to solve in 60 minutes. After that, it comes to a GD where there is general group discussion, which is around 15 minutes. And then after you clear the GD, there is an interview round. And interview round consists of HR questions too. So total, it was the duration was 45 minutes. Now we will discuss this process in detail. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, today we have with us Parikshit. Welcome to our channel.
Thank you. Thank you, Sanjita.
Before we move on, I kindly request you for a quick round of intro.
So, okay. My name is Parikshit and I'm currently studying in BTech Petroleum Engineering in final year. And my native place is Vrindavan, Mathura from Uttar Pradesh. And I recently placed in Cairn India through a pre-placement offer after my internship.
Congratulate once again, Parikshit. So I guess we can get started now. How do you feel about getting placed in such a great company?
It feels awesome, Devesh, actually. Getting placed at a very young age in your dream company. Actually, Cairn was always my dream company before coming to college. It's like most of our beloved seniors or good seniors whom I can say whom we idolize in our first year and second year. So they are working in that company and that company pays well and take care of their employees. And currently they are producing more oil than any other company, more than ONGC as well. So it's a great achievement for me to, and it also feels settled at very young age.
That's great. We're like really happy for you. And we also hope that whatever experience you share today, it helps a lot of people. So let's get down to business now then. So regarding the recruitment process, I guess it was divided into 4 phases, right? So we'll start with discussing each stage one by one. Good.
Yeah.
So we can get started with the apti round as the first one.
Exactly.
You can continue, Abhi.
So one thing I want to tell you, Sanjita, is I didn't get placed from campus interview. First, I got an internship from campus interview process. So my experience was in third year, company came for placement as well as internship. So they both the things have same kind of process. Like first we have to give aptitude and then GD and then interview process, and then they decide whom they want to give internship or placement. So the process is same.
Not up to you. Like it's not that you applied for the internship or you applied
No, it's not. Job. Because it's a very renowned company and they also pay you for internship. For internship they pay 60,000 for 2 months. So it's like a huge stipend for a third year student, and it's a great opportunity for them also to convert it into a PPO, which I did, and one of my fellow mates also did. So in my campus recruitment process of internship, 5 students from my batch got selected that year, and Me and Jyoti was also there, so we got PPO after our project finished and all. So the basic thing is we are competing with IITs always. And in Care India, other than MIT, you can only find IITians from ISM Dhanbad and IIT Bombay. And majorly, they take petrol engineers from MIT and IIT Dhanbad. And other for other branches, they take from NITs and IITs as well. But our main competition was from IIT Dhanbad always. And for internship, we have a great reputation of MIT in Kane, India, because we have great alumni at good positions there, and they have done so much good work, and they have renowned personality right now. So they came to in our college frequently every year, and they came in 2019 also, near about Diwali, and we were not that much prepared in third year because in third year we do not have that much knowledge, but
Right.
yeah, but in our department, the good thing is our faculty give us a good amount of exposure of internships and the projects, and so we had a good amount of knowledge also. So then they come to campus and they started their recruitment process with an aptitude round. And aptitude round contained all technical and non-technical questions, and more of them was technical questions. And frankly speaking, I was prepared by for aptitude round without any preparation, because we have done so many numericals in classrooms, and we have prepared for aptitude in 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, in each class. So I didn't require for preparation for aptitude. Although for placement process, aptitude is a little tougher, like a gate exam, but it was not that much typical. So I scored good in aptitude round, and uh, uh, luckily I scored the maximum marks in aptitude round, and I got first interview also after my GD. So then we went for GD process, and for GD process, the best thing for our batch was everybody got selected in GD for internship, because we decided earlier that we are not going to heckle anyone, and we are going to like make a pact that nobody will heckle anyone, and we will set up a good reputation of our batch. So in GD round, all the GD rounds went very well, and they selected all of us to the interview round. And then in interview round, they selected 5 students. And for interview round, you need to have confidence actually. The resume making and resume building is totally different thing. So those who build their resume got selected in interview, and those who just made the resume by copy pasting and just by knowing कि ये put करने से अच्छा impact पड़ता है, and they didn't knew about it, उनको काफी loss हुआ, and उनको सुनने को भी मिला कंपनी से, because they were our alumni. उन्होंने हमको बैठा के समझाया कि ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए. Third year we got a pretty good exposure of all the process. Like it was a good experience.
Okay, so after the GD, there was only one round, and it
Yeah,
comprised
exactly.
of technical as well as the HR questions.
Yeah. For this year, placement interview, there were 4 rounds. There were an essay round also. So it was like nowadays company is starting essay round also for testing their English and what type of content they are putting.
Communications.
Lesson, yeah, communication. Yeah. So this year for placement, essay round was also there. But generally there are 3 rounds: aptitude, GD, and interview.
So Parikshit, can you tell me more about the GD round, like in brief or detail?
Yeah, sure. So Devesh, what happened in GD round is company tried to like company decide नहीं करता किसको लेना GD में, but they decide कि who to remove, वो किसको हटाना है. So it's about not doing mistakes. So if you do mistakes in GD, you are going to get out, and if you do everything simply and like ethically right, so you are going to get selected in GD. And you need to have a good communication skill also. In our department, our seniors trained us very well. Like our seniors had very good connection with us, and they told us कि ऐसा इस company में होता है, and do not do these things. Otherwise, you will get removed. Or if you do all these things right, then you will get selected. And that benefited us. So it's like कि हमको GD में start करना सही से आना चाहिए. It's like if you can take initiative, that's a good thing. It always add on your point. In GD also there is a marking scheme kind of thing. So they give you marks for each and every act which you are doing. And the sitting posture was also important. The way you are speaking is also important. and the way you conclude and the way you take all the points of each and every member, that is also important part of a GD. So try to focus not to do mistakes in GD, and everything will go fine.
I think connecting with alumni give you a plus point.
Yeah,
Correct?
exactly. That's a very big plus point for us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. One more thing that I wanted to ask was about the aptitude round. Like you mentioned, it was a mix of the basic
Technical and non.
quant
Yeah.
and technical. Yeah. So how many questions were there exactly, and what was the bifurcation like for the?
There was 60 question, I guess, and it was about 1 hour test only. And uh, I do not remember bifurcation as such because it was in my third year. But there was at least 15 question of quant and 45 questions of technical. So
Okay.
it's like
So
for
major
petroleum
chunk
engineering,
was the technical
technical part
question.
because they require core petroleum engineering, because in petroleum engineering the thing is we need the knowledge which we are studying in bachelor's. It's not like other branches ki bahar se padne se hoga, and like what we are studying is gonna get benefit us. So वो technical strong चाहिए रहता है company को.
So really nice listening to your experience for the internship rounds. But what my main question is, how was your internship experience at Ken Oil and Gas, and how exactly did you convert it into a PPO?
Yeah. So I cannot say that I was too lucky, because in Kane, when you get internship now, you get to stay at 5-star hotels and you get to visit the company every day, and they provide you laptop and all. But in our case, a COVID strike and our internship got postponed, then we get delayed, and internship held online. But the thing is, Kane is a very good company, and I cannot tell you about the project because it's a data privacy issue, and we cannot share the data privacy things. But the thing is, in Kane India, HR connected with us very well, and they provided us a mentor, and the mentor provided us a project with a huge amount of data in which we have to work. So then after that, it's all on you. Nobody is going to teach you anything, and you can't even take help of anyone because you can't share the data with anyone. So the thing is, then you have to work on your own. You can just clear a concept from books and research papers and ongoing research. And if you can provide something innovative, then that's the best thing. First achievement, what you should focus on is do what they have asked for you to do. Uh, just fulfill the requirement in any company. If you can fulfill the requirement of the company, what they have asked to you, it's sufficient, it's more than sufficient. And then after it, if you can provide something innovative which can benefit which can benefit them, and you can provide something that which they haven't think about it in their career or in their time span for that problem, and that's a very big plus point, and that help you convert it into PPO. So I think I gave you the gist of how to convert it into PPO. Like you need to provide something innovative, and you need to do their work as well.
So out of the five of you, like who were selected, how many of were able to convert the thing
Yeah.
into a PPO?
Actually, for this batch, only 2 were able to convert it into PPO because COVID situation was there. And generally, Care India is good in giving PPOs because they invest so much in interns. And when it was used to be offline, they used to teach a lot as well, and they used to be harsh on us as well because they want us to learn and do things right. And our alumni were also there, but when it happened online, then no contact was there. We were only connected to mentor, although mentors were good, but there is a foundation to mentor. Like he has a limited time span, and so out of five, only 2 were able to convert into PPU. And similarly with IITs, not all was able to convert into PPU, but most of them were able to convert into PPU. I can say that last year before us, out of 3, 2 were able to convert into PPO. So the amount of the percentage was good actually earlier, but it
But
went
then it
online.
really kind of depends on the person also, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
You need to work for their, like, because they're paying. They are not going to take anybody who got selected. They
exactly.
are going to test you on your skills. That's why they are going more of the companies are going these way. Like first they give internship, and those who do well in the internship, they give PPO. So right now, various companies are doing this, and it's a good kind of recruitment process.
Thank you for sharing your experience in so much detail. Also, if you could kindly share a few tips and tricks for our juniors.
Yeah, Devesh, for interview process, I would like to say first build your resume, then creating your resume. So you need to focus from third year at least, second year or third year. You need to decide what was your aim, what is your aim, and how you're gonna prepare for that. And then the most important part is keep your basics strong. Every company do not expect you to know a lot advanced things. Then they expect you to know the basics so that they can teach you or train you in their field. So your basics should be strong. You must be strong actually, and never brag in any interview. Being honest is the best advantage in any interview. So if you are being honest to yourself and the company, then you're providing us a platform that they can choose on the basis of your quality. And an interviewer can understand how, when are you bragging and when are you saying lies. So you need to be honest, and that's a very big thing which students do not understand at very young age. And for internship part, I would say try to provide as much as you can. Like you have gotten an opportunity and you need to convert into something big. So you need to provide company for that something. Like they need to be benefited by your work. So try to focus on that.
And internships can be converted in PPO, correct?
Yeah, sure. It happened, and for our batch it was a less ratio, but for other batches it's a 90% ratio for converting it into PPNK in India.
Yeah, due to COVID, correct.
Regarding making the technical part strong, what subjects do you suggest that people should concentrate on in your stream?
Okay, so for petroleum engineering, there are three main subjects: reservoir, production, and drilling. And my main stream was drilling. But what student think is I was only studying drilling. It was not like that. First, I tried to command all the three subjects: reservoir, production, and drilling. And then I tried to went into advanced subjects and advanced theories and the field work which happen in field. So then I focused on the one subject which is drilling, and I got internship in drilling, and that's why I was able to convert it into PPO because I had pretty good amount of knowledge in drilling. So it's on your interest what subject you are trying to choose. But what I would suggest is first command all the subject, first become jack of all, then try to be a master of one. So you need to be a master of one as well after becoming a jack of all.
Well said. Okay, so with that, I think it's a wrap. Thanks once again, Parikshit, for coming in and sharing your experience with us.
Thank you for inviting me as well.
Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our content and channel.
Also, guys, do feel free to comment down below if there's any company you want us to make a video on. Till then, take care and prepare well. Bye bye.
Do support them, guys. They are providing a good platform to the juniors for the content.
Thanks, Parikshit.
That's
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.